Going guys, Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, we're going to be talking about a really weird glitch. Now, a lot of people were sending me tweets and messages yesterday talking about how their Coil Cyclone could either be driven or moved while they were upgrading it inside the Los Santos custom shop. And I was like, what are you talking about? All cars are locked. They don't give you freedom or anything like that. You can get outside of your car when you're done customizing it in stuff like your office garages and even in the biker clubhouse to an extent, but there's no way while you're modifying it you can move the vehicle. Well, it turns out after seeing some of your tweets that you actually can. And here's what actually happens. So because a lot of people were experiencing this with the Cyclone, I wanted to try it for myself. Now, I know that this is working on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. So all three consoles, it should be working, or all three systems, I should say, it should be working. So basically, you want to take your Cyclone to the Los Santos custom shop, and then you simply want to drive it in. And then from there, if you hold down the right trigger or the accelerator, you'll notice that you'll be able to kind of lean the car to the left and right a little bit, and that your tires will start spinning out. Now, when I first saw this, I was like, what the heck? I didn't think this was supposed to happen. And you can change the color of the tire smoke. You can actually repair the vehicle and do other changes to it. Now, if you do hold down the, I guess like the accelerator for a bit, it will make you keep repairing the vehicle over and over and over again before you can end up changing anything, but it'll be the bare minimum amounts, like $100. But you can change the tire smoke, which is actually kind of cool, and you can do different colors and whatnot. Now, when I first tried this with the Cyclone, I was like, okay, this has to be an issue that only pertains to the Cyclone. Maybe Rockstar overlooked something when they added this vehicle into the game. But I wanted to test if this could be done more than just at the LSC. So I took the Cyclone into my office garage, and it actually started working for a second before it completely shut down, and my car ended up shaking back and forth like it was about to explode. So I had no idea what was going on here. It looks like the car was a little bit tilted to one side or the other, but once it did that, I could no longer like redo the process. Now, if I left and came back in, the exact same thing would happen. I would try and burn out the tires, it would work for a little bit, and then the car would tip over and it would start shaking, which was really weird. So like I mentioned earlier, at first I thought this was only an issue with the Cyclone. Maybe Rockstar had forgotten something. And then I wanted to test out some other vehicles. So for example, I brought the Vision in there, another regular supercar, and I tried to do the same thing and it didn't work. So that theory was kind of busted, that maybe it was only for the Cyclone, so I was able to cross that one off the list. But then I thought to myself, well, wait a minute, what if it's electric vehicles? So I ended up bringing the Delante and the Surge in, and both of them ended up being able to do the exact same thing, the burnout inside of the custom shop. Now, one thing I did discover from this is if you don't put on the bulletproof tires, you will eventually wear them down and you'll start like grinding the metal on the floor, which actually does produce some sparks. It does kind of look kind of cool. But that added another wrench into this equation. So far, 3 electric vehicles had worked and 1 non-electric vehicle, the Vision, did not. So then what I wanted to do was test another electric vehicle just to confirm. So I ended up bringing the Voltic in there and it didn't work. So that threw everything out the way. It was not based on electric or hybrid vehicles because obviously the Coil Voltic is a 100% electric vehicle. So if that was the case, it would have worked. So what was actually discovered here is that this method will only work if the vehicle you're bringing into the custom shop is either front wheel drive or all-wheel drive. If it's a rear-wheel drive vehicle, it will not work and you won't be able to do this really cool sort of burnout method. So it looked a little bit suspicious at first, but it turns out that the Coil Cyclone is an all-wheel drive, and either the Delante or the Surge are either front-wheel or all-wheel drive too, and the Voltic is not. It is rear-wheel drive, and that is why it did not work. So this is actually a pretty funny glitch. I'm not going to lie to you guys. What you can do is you can actually do this while your friend is in the vehicle as well. So what I would recommend is say, hey, let's go together to the Los Santos custom shop. Let's customize the new Coil Cyclone. And when you're in there, start customizing it. But then what you can do is start like burning out the tires, and he'll say to you like, you know, what's going on? Your car is starting to move. It's starting to drive. And you can say, what do you mean? That's not happening. And you can kind of freak the other person out like your car is a ghost and it has kind of a mind of its own inside of the upgrade shop. So that's why I wanted to show you this video, because number one, I was getting a lot of questions about it, but also number two, I think you can have a lot of fun with this with friends or other crew members. So if they don't see this video, maybe play a trick on them. A little harmless prank is all in good fun. So I think that that would be really funny. But anyways, that's all the information I've got for you guys in this video today. Pretty interesting. And like I said, I'm not really sure what use this has other than just being able to have fun with your friends, but it is a pretty interesting glitch nonetheless. So like always, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below. Did you discover this? I had never would have thought to do this. I mean, sometimes I will hold down the right trigger in the custom shop to stop the exhaust so I can better see them, but I never did that with the Cyclone because there was no exhaust I had to get rid of. It wasn't blocking anything, obviously. So this is pretty cool, but like I said, I'll hear from you guys in the comment section down below. If you did go and enjoy this video though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. We like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.